Welcome back, my friends, to our Third Age DAC playthrough. We're coming off the heels of a terrible loss. We have forfeited Imladris, but more than that, we have forfeited our leader's life. Elrond in the Gil-galad's company is no more. It's hard to say. We made a mistake. It cost our leader their life. But that is okay.
Follow me.
For we have the two sons of Elrond to follow in his footsteps, to lead our people forward. And that is what we shall do. I vow right now that with these two generals, we shall retake Imladris. We will not allow this to stand. And as recompense, we shall take all of Khazad-dûm. Shall take this city. We shall make all of goblin kind along these mountains extinct for what they did to our great leader. And it will happen by the hands and leadership of these two brothers wanting revenge. And they shall have it in due time. Unfortunately, first, before we can go to war, the greatest thing and the greatest folly that caused all this was our own impatience to build ourselves up. And so that is what we shall do. We are going to build ourselves stronger than ever. It will take time and effort. But when we return to the lands of Imladris, we shall not bring some half-baked force. We will bring all the might of the High Elven faction. We will have a full 20 stack of very powerful units, upgraded armor, upgraded weapons, and an economy to support such an endeavor. And no longer will we leave our places unguarded with a mere few troops viable to destruction. Before we set out, we will make sure we have armories, free upkeep, make sure that our lands can be protected. This playthrough will not be lost just because we lost our faction leader.
Follow me.
If anything, it has brought it new life. And so, brothers, let us move forward to the future. If you can't tell by that bit, I'm really sad about Elrond dying. That wasn't scripted. I don't know, I had to do it. I had to do it, man. I felt like he deserved some kind of eulogy. I don't know. It's cringe, and people are gonna say it's cringe in the comments. I know, but I don't care. Do it again, anyways.
Come, my brothers. Scout the area. At ease.
That is alright. Relations worsened. We don't really care about that. Faction outlet. Who cares? Blah, 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 blah. So our economy is actually pretty good right now. We did lose a good deal of income, but we also lost, you know, people that we need to have for upkeep. So, it's okay. So this place can do the Kelaquandi nobles and Mithlin nobles, and before we can get certain elite type units, we will have to take back Imladris. Without Imladris, we cannot recruit certain types, and so our really strong elite units will be hurt by that. And Ost-Inidhall, which is down below, I believe it's somewhere around here, is how we get the Aragonian stuff reforged and all that, and then we build the building in there, and then we get our other really strong units. So essentially we're going to be, for our very powerful elite units, we're going to be cut into a third essentially of what we can do right now, because Imladris is gone. And so when the Barracks event hits, if we have not reclaimed it, which I think we'll have it reclaimed by then easy, and probably Ost-Inidhall, unless things go wrong, then we should be good. And I think what we're going to mostly do is we're going to get a decently strong, you know, standing over here going, and then we're gonna move. I think Under Towers is going to be the first thing we take. It's going to be the easiest. But I want to make sure that all these places at least have like an armory, and we're making pretty good money. And then we're going to move up a little bit this way. We're going to take some of the rebel villages and stuff in here. There's not going to be a lot left because we were focusing more on Imladris' side in Lost Out. And so there isn't going to be a ton of stuff for us to take, so once our armies start moving, it won't be that long before we end up having to move all the way across to retake Imladris. And if a good faction takes it, I don't care. We'll declare war on them. We're gonna take Imladris back. We're not gonna allow anyone else to have it. It's unacceptable. It is the resting place of our late lord. If you're wondering why I can't hear sound effects very well on the campaign map, I had to turn down sound effects on the campaign map really low, because every now and then a script will play that plays copyrighted music in the turn loading screen. So I would like to avoid that, because in the case that I do get copyrighted, I'm not going to dispute it obviously, because this is a mod and so it's not licensed for it, and so I just have to clip it or mute that portion, and so I've just been clipping the videos whenever it does that. So if you see like during the loading screen all of a sudden just jumps, that would be why.
I would fight for your people as if
Interesting. They are going to attack Under Tower, so they should actually be able to take that successfully. Which means, unless it gets taken back, then that's probably theirs. I have no idea who this is in pertinence to Lord of the Rings. And I feel like I should know, but I just straight up don't. So, let's see. Let's look through. Okay, so we have these guys. And they should... I remember sending him down towards the Rohirric Citadel, because I would like to get some trade and stuff with them, and an alliance. And maybe some map information, that would be nice. So we're actually gonna go through the cities. So we just have this 3. So this is a nice little spot to work on. I love how there's such intense music going on, and we're just playing the campaign map. I hope you guys feel hyped by this music. Because I'm getting hyped just building, just from the music alone. And this, I know I've been saying this the last couple. I feel like, I don't know if I should say it, because every time I've said this, we've had a really big battle in the episode. For the last couple episodes, I've been saying, oh, we're just going to build up this episode, and then half the episode consists of a mega battle that's really important. And so I'm afraid to say that just because of that. So there's Captain Dory right there. Captain Dory. Or Captain Floy. I wonder what they're doing over there. These guys are actually just chilling here right now. I wonder if they are not confident in their units. Because I know they have pretty weak units, honestly, for the light side, considering. Alright, so we can get inside of Mithland, and then I think we will try making a whole lot of like upkeep slots for them, because we just have the 1 for the king right now. So yeah. Let's make sure. So I want to get maxed out Builder's Guild House. So that's the next one after the Master Builder place. I actually don't know if it goes higher than this. But I mean, look at that. Building cost 35%, building time 50%. That's just absolutely crazy. Like, the tiers that it keeps going up, it's so worth it. So we're going to work on getting all that built right away. If there's another tier, we're going for that. But that just make it so after we get that, we can get 3, like, mega cities. If we can get everything built in it, like, really fast and really cheap, that'd be incredible. History Guild. Yeah, we'll do that. Right, Under Siege, an emissary. Dwarves of Khazad-dûm. Excuse me. The Dunedain are getting assaulted. I'm curious who's really assaulting them. Because I think Angmar is like one of the, and then the goblins are the only ones that are like really close over to them. So let's see. So let's take our... Well, actually, let's select him first. Let's select Dwarves of Khazad-dûm. They took it. They took it. Okay, so it's like way delayed. Is it just delayed for allies, or is it really supposed to take 34 turns? That seems crazy to me, honestly. Huh. Can we actually get over there?
Yes, my lord. Yes.
In 5 turns? There's no way. Dune lending. I don't know. So let's try and give it's really demanding. See if we can't do it because we have max. Oh, no way.
We understand your reservation until we meet again.
No, that ain't it, Chief. Alright, so we're not gonna get to the dwarves of Khazad-dûm in time. There's just no way.
As you wish. I shall
So
continue
that
tomorrow.
mission, poo-poo. Very poo-poo. Remnants of Cardalon. Is that a new like faction or something? Or is this just one of the rebellion, if you will? So that's going to be done in 2 turns, and we'll get to see if there's another tier after that, which would be nuts. I'd be totally down to see it though. And so I've actually been thinking about starting a separate playthrough on DAC. And I'm not sure when that will start, but no matter what, you don't have to worry about this one being like left aside. It doesn't matter if we get down to 1 city. We're gonna fight our way back, and we're gonna complete the objective for winning. Ooh, okay, so that's really good. So they're good guys, and they get a really cool unit when they do that. So nice. So that's actually really good. So actually, I did not check what the History Guild does. And I actually don't know. Nice. I actually don't know. Outstanding now. That's weird. I don't know what that does, and I don't even know if we were able to get it because. All right, so we were. So population growth, public order, and culture bonus. Okay, that's pretty good. 0.5% was actually a lot. That's really strong. It does a lot of things. So I am definitely okay with that. So basically, now that Imladris is gone, we're pretty much playing as the Greyhaven Elves, which is really funny, or the Linden Elves, or whatever. I find it somewhat humorous. It is quite alright, though. I think mostly our strategy is going to be 3 mega armies right there. And then,
Yes, my lord.
so
You have
our stuff actually just increased. So I'm wondering if this is more regular or if we can even possibly see. Are we already allies with them? Because I would like to become allies. I don't think we can. I think we might already be. We'll make it again.
I am not quite able to accept
Their
this.
demands. No.
Very well. It was just a suggestion.
I don't wanna give gold away, and that'll slow our stuff
Approaching
quite a
their
bit.
dignitary.
Okay.
Tomorrow's journey plan.
So hopefully Rohan we can get this stuff with though. Relations improved. Goblins of Moria. How do our relations improve? Is it just because we're not there? Well, our relations with them haven't improved. How about that? Required to build a large city. Okay. Nice. Oh, I didn't even know that that was required to build a large city. Nice. Okay. Okay, Q stalled. Yep. Need money. So profits were down just because of our building. That is fine. So let's actually check, see if there's anything higher. The next upgrade might actually just be upgrading the city. It would probably be pretty expensive. Roads, Carmino farming. So I don't think it is the dealio with that. Okay, so we're just gonna go with mines for the next cube building, because that will be a great deal of income, and we'll be able to build much faster. Curious what they're doing over here. So like they're slowly gathering.
Sorry, my lord.
I wonder if they're gonna go for this. Undertowers, independent village. That is fine. This is just a rebuilding episode. Crossing my fingers that that is the case. Because I think it's been a long time since I played. I hadn't played against the new way that like rebel armies and such act, and it was far more aggressive and far harder to move out, and you can't move out as early without being punished. And so with knowing all of this, I think the next playthrough will play probably a lot more conservative early. Although it was really fun, I gotta say. It was really fun having all these really close, awesome battles in a row. We were honestly the little engine that could for a while. Moria reached. Nice. Okay. Kara Andros, we're gonna see that a lot. Okay. That's actually pretty good. End of turn report. Nice. Goldberg. Let's see if Isengard's on here. We could do some trade rights with them if they'll allow us. I can't remember. So on the previous one, I actually used to play on like sandbox mode on the version 3 of deck. It was one of the point versions or whatever, one of the patched. But I really enjoyed it just because I just abused trade rights. I'd get trade rights with everyone, help my economy, and then whenever I wanted to take someone out, you know, I'd just go do that. Try and be friends with everyone. It's a very slow but satisfying way of playing. Sometimes you just want to go hard, and sometimes you just want to strategically just easily destroy them. So I think we're gonna talk to them, honestly. See if we can't do trade rates. I think they do this. Okay. And we're gonna talk to this guy.
I am a warrior.
Can we not talk to him?
My lord. Yes.
Oh my, there's two of them. So we can't talk to them because they're not actual generals.
As you wish.
That is okay.
Yes, my lord.
Can we not talk to this either? Like, hello?
My lord. I cannot.
You know what
do
it might
that.
be?
If
Are we only allowed to
only
make one interaction a turn? That's a very real possibility. I think that's probably the dealio. That's unfortunate. I think that's what it is. That's okay. We're gonna keep moving this way over to like Gondor and stuff anyways. I want to get trade rights with them too. I want to get an alliance with Rohan and Gondor though too. While we're over there, and then we'll head up to the elves, you know, a little bit past Mirkwood and stuff like that. Get some of the dwarves along the way. I think that would be best. Gotta use our diplomat wisely, you know. Osgiliath under attack. I've honestly been thinking about maybe playing Gondor, but honestly playing Gondor is just such a daunting task.
I
Honestly.
cannot do that. What is it you wish to discuss?
So I want to do an alliance and trade rights, and military access, and map information, or map information. Really, your map information is demanding? We're just gonna do that then.
This proposal is of little interest.
Okay. I got you. We will have to do this then. We will have to give them our map information. Let's see. Your military access too.
I do not believe I'm able to accept this.
Fine. Just trade rights. What's your
Very
deal,
well.
bro?
What else do you have to say? Let's not take this any further.
What?
Until we meet again.
Dude, we probably lost like points for that many. Nope. How is that? Awkward diplomat. We probably got that. Alright, we're gonna leave him there and we're gonna try again next turn. That's ridiculous. Yeah, mission failed, I know. That was way too far away for us to actually get to that though, so I'm not really upset about that. Yeah. Let's see. Is Harlan building that yet? I think Harlan finished making it, which is good. Good. Vineyard, Hall of Song, which is Wharf Roads. So I think we will do Armory next for him. And if they're done, they're not quite done. It's okay. When they get done, we'll do Armory for them too. And since they're getting upgraded to large towns, do they get a garrison too? I'm actually curious about that. For just being a large town. I imagine if we look on the thing, there's probably a way of seeing. Which is looking at the town, seeing if they get a garrison just for being a large town. That would be interesting. Ithilien attacked. Wood Elves flourish. Okay. That's pretty good for that side. Because if they get successful, then they can start moving on the Gobos, making our reclamation a lot easier. Nice. Okay. Good retinue. Q stalled, obviously. End of turn. That is A-okay. So, let's see. Let's get the next turn. And I think next turn we're going to try and take Under Towers. And for the rest of this episode, just going to be building. Just going to be building. I want to make sure that before we move out, we can at least defend these places. We don't have hardly any enemies over here, so it's super safe over here. But I would like to get these places built up a little bit. It will definitely help us in the long run too. So, and we are going to leave Serdin back here. I don't think we're going to lead any of this stuff with him. I'd like to lead it just with the twins alone. Woohoo! That's not very good. Athelian lost. Thank you for the gold, I guess. Mining network, that'll be done in 2 turns. That'll give us another like 1k per turn. Alright, so that's actually, we can look at it now. So we're city. Let's see. So if we right click this, extra wall defenses. Alright, so we have a city upgrade, so that doesn't give us anything. Garrison, nope. I don't think we have any buildings that give us garrison right now, it doesn't look like. Maybe the Haven does. That's pretty good. I mean, this is where we're going to be recruiting out all our really good units out of. All this is going to have pretty subpar guys. So it's going to take us a while to recruit a very strong army to just take all the way across.
Come, my brothers.
Or Hound of Huan. Got a lot of traits. Does not have much retinue though. Yeah, he's definitely just going to be a governor for us. The next person they present will also go over to Harland and be a governor over there and boost that. So, which I believe they just gain traits for over time if they're just like sitting in there gaining stuff, which is very helpful, I think. So I believe these were both little Dunedain horse units. Yep, Dunedain bodyguards. Okay, so they're decent. They're not incredible. That's one of the things is we don't have like a super unit anymore. We got to be very wary about moving forward because we're not necessarily like we don't have the invincibly strong Gil-galad's company anymore, unfortunately. I wish there was a way to get another Gil-galad's company. Dude, I'd do anything. I'd sell a city. Dude. I would. Absolutely, just my favorite unit. They're so good all around. There's some other really incredible elven units, but that one's just, it's so useful early game. It's just so ridiculously strong. It's a very neat unit. I just kind of wish, selfishly, that it was tuned to be like a 120 stack, where like it at least regen to the normal 77. Ooh, Khan stands with Mordor. Gondor is going to be hurting. Okay, so I haven't done much with ships at all. So it wants us to go down here and blockade this port. That'll get us money though, really? So that's up here, actually, isn't it? It's up and around. Alright, I am... And heck, I'm down.
Ships ready.
Time to give it a go, dude. We'll do it, dude. So, I didn't really know that, so... If that's the case, and it gets us like a decent amount of money, we'll definitely build some more ships, because we destroyed some of our ships earlier to help with all that stuff. But if just one can hold and blockade it, that's pretty nasty. So we have a port right there. So it looks like, so we can blockade ports to get money and hurt the others. And seeing as Ingmar is like our biggest threat over here right now, that's actually not a bad idea to try and cripple them a little bit. I'm definitely down for that. Alright, one turn until that's complete. Okay, so we're getting built up real nice. This is probably what we should have done from the start. But dumb brain. Dumb brain indeed. Hey man, gotta keep the series lively and exciting, you know? Can't just have boring episodes all the time, so try and go through all these boring parts as fast as possible. I don't really find them that boring though. I enjoy building up and working through all that. I find it very enjoyable, actually. The Blue Wizards perish. Both Ishtari died in the battle. Interesting. I've not seen that before. Interesting. Breland withers, whoa. Huh. Is Dale entirely defeated, or are they just, like, weak? I mean, Bree, like the Shire and all that. I imagine just the Shire was taken, because they got all this. And I'm willing to bet Angmar probably took it, which means they're fighting over there. Alrighty, so that is actually where we're going to leave the episode off at. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. It really does help the channel a lot. And I'll see you guys all next time. Bye-bye.